Oh, yeah, yeah. When I was a kid, we used to have 12 pythons, which lived under the stairs. Yeah, 12, yeah. Some people did find it a bit strange. It's mainly because that's where we also kept my little brother Nigel.
I remember my first day at school vividly. Heroin, casual sex, and violence at every turn. Just what any 5-year-old craves. But I couldn't get my hands on any of them. It's very disappointing. Believe me, trying to persuade a group of girls that a drug-fueled sadomasochistic sex orgy would be more fun than playing with My Little Pony all afternoon isn't as easy as it sounds. I remember, I was very cynical as a child. You know, I never believed in Father Christmas or the boogeyman or God or any of that far-fetched, unsubstantiated nonsense. I suppose that's why I'm now a devout Scientologist.
As a 6-year-old, I was obsessed with horses. Fanatical. It's quite a young age to be a compulsive gambler, I suppose. But I never lost more than my pocket money, which at that time was about, it was about £3,000 a week. Yes, it was. Yeah, when I was 8, I wrote a story called The Da Vinci Code about hidden messages in the Last Supper painting. My teacher gave me a C-, saying it was full of grammatical errors and that the plot was thin and weakly executed, but that it wasn't bad for an 8-year-old. I've now sold 3 trillion copies of it worldwide, and I didn't change a single letter. So, how do you like my grammatical error? How do you like it now, huh? Said Dan Brown as he looked at the gun and wondered how he might one day use it to end his former teacher's life. When I was 10, we had a turkey, which we ate, and a pig, which we also ate. When we had a blue whale on the pond, which we... Well, actually, there's still 3 tons of him left in the freezer.
I grew up in a very small house, and I had to share a bed with my twin brother until, well, we were both 21, I guess. Then I moved out and had a sex change. Then he moved out and had a sex change. I suppose I should say she moved out and had a sex change, shouldn't I? Oh. Anyway, we've got a little place of our own now, with just the one wardrobe. Because I'm now a transvestite. Transvestite.
Oh, yeah, kids these days don't realise how easy they have it. They really don't. When I was young, and I wanted to stalk a girl, I had to follow her around, hide in trees, and spend an absolute fortune on typewriters, seedy-looking raincoats, and courtside seats at major tennis tournaments. Nowadays, all anyone has to do is log into Facebook. It's unbelievable. It's a stalker's paradise. And it's free. My life would have been so much easier if we'd had that when I was young. I probably wouldn't be in jail either.
Yeah, I had a tough time growing up. I was an only child, which was hard, and consequently, I was also a middle child, and I suffered from quite severe middle child syndrome, so it was a bit of a double whammy for me. Luckily, I matured and managed to overcome these early obstacles, and now, I think everyone would agree, I'm a pretty normal guy. As a child, I had worms. No, they weren't pets. No, they weren't. Well, would you keep your pets up your arse? No, I don't think you would.